Hey, what's up? I just wanted to show you my productivity app real quick. So I've been using this thing for quite a while now, I'd say at least 3 years, pretty much every single day. So it has helped me a lot and I figured it might help other people. So I just decided to polish it a little bit more so I can get it out that others can use it that haven't written the code, which is unfortunately the stage right now. And yeah, so you can benefit from it too. It will be completely free, no ads, no data tracking, none of that. Just use it, enjoy it, and hopefully you reach your goals. And for that you have this rocket, which is don't worry, it's a placeholder. But yeah, so let me show you real quick how it works, right? You have these bars here where you can decide, okay, what was the skill or the project that I want to work on. So this actually refers to working on this project. And when I say, okay, I'm working on this, I say, okay, I just start mining here. So I set it to 55-minute blocks. I think that's a good time to like really focus on something. And when the time is up, which you can actually hear, it just goes a bit faster, right? Then some music is gonna start playing. So whatever I'm doing, I realize, okay, 55 minutes, maybe take a 5-minute break, right? Come back refresh. And when you do the mining here, then it goes into the rocket. Let's see, I can put the rocket here. So I say like learn code, right? And then you get the same color goes into the rocket. You can also then set a goal and say, maybe you want to have a daily goal and you say, okay, today I want to work 8 hours. Then you set this, so this is going to represent 8 hours. And then you get to launch the rocket like this. As you see right now, you don't have to fill the whole goal, right? And when you launch the rocket, there's some really awesome inspirational music and there will be some awesome clouds, and I think even a zoom out would look kind of cool, like you see this rocket and it just soars into the sky and you get a little bit of a reward. More importantly though, for this thing, what has helped me a lot is this here, and that is setting a time target. So if I click this here and I say right now I want to be working like 40% of the time on this thing, right? So I can set this to 40% and it shows me I got 0% free, right? Because I have assigned the other percentages here. Can also change the color. I only have a bunch of colors now because I have to do them by hand to make sure they kind of fit. What was the color? Yeah, blue. So it was blue. So VR Row, that's a game I want to make soon where you kind of like do some virtual reality rowing and you use like resistance bands in real life, but see something a little bit more awesome than, resistance bands. And I set this to 15%. I have 1% on it, but actually just me clicking those buttons. I haven't worked on it, to be honest. And below these numbers, that is actually... Wait, why is this one? Okay. Oh, that was a bug. Wait, that was not running. Okay, anyhow, yeah, it's a work in progress, right? Anyhow, below here, you can see how much time it's either gonna take you to do other things to reach 0. So right now I have worked 46% of the time on this thing here. And of course you can reset all this. You say like, you know what? After like a week, after 2 weeks, whatever you want, you can say, okay, let's start from scratch. Let's change percentages and count from there. So anyhow, when you're above, this number represents how much time do you have to do other things to reach 0, right? So if I have this running now, you can see now this time is ticking down. And that means if I do 8 hours, 35 minutes, then this is going to be at 40%, which is my target. And then on the other hand, if I'm below, then it's just gonna show me like, okay, how much time do I have to do this thing to reach my target percent, which in this case it's 15. I've done 1%. I can maybe speed this up a bit. Oh yeah, these buttons that just sometimes I forget the timer's running, other times I forget to make it run, and then it's, I can quickly adjust that. And also sometimes I'm in the middle and it's about to run out, like, no, I want to keep going. I just reset this, but that means the time just keeps running. Learn code, also not been doing so much. Channel, that's actually been doing, that's been going good because I'm working on this UI tutorial. Art has been going really good. It's always easy to do some art, you know. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much it. So this whole thing is available on GitHub. Like, I just upload the project. It's not open source, but of course, hey, you can just take the code, modify it, make your own build. So I figured instead of me working endlessly trying to make this perfect so people can use it without any hassle, and then they say like, I want this and that, and say just have the code, just make your own build. Whatever you want to change, go ahead, change it, and then you can use your own private version. Obviously, like don't take it and publish it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm also gonna put an Android version up. I think I just put it on the Play Store because obviously this is Unity. There was just one tiny issue with the way I'm saving the player data. It doesn't work on Android. Right, because right now I just write it into the streaming assets folder, like a text file. That's the JSON data, and that saves this one here. And Android doesn't like that. But it should be really easy to change that, and then there will be an Android version. And then my next plan for this thing is I want to have like focused hours. I want to be able, like, every time the timer ran through, I want a little checkbox that says like, did you focus like 100%? And then I can say yes or no, right? It's all based on obviously the honor system, because hey, the only one losing when I'm cheating is myself. And if I do that, then like this is gonna look way cooler. I mean, obviously the whole rocket is just a placeholder. There'll be some like basic effect. But if you did focus hours, it will be even more awesome. And I think then when the rocket starts, I could process this, and so it goes into the fire, and when there's like these focused hours, there will be some firework like rocket exhaust. I don't know yet exactly how this is gonna look, but yeah. Because it just happens to often. Like I'm listening to music and didn't this singer of the band drown in a bathtub? I think I have to Google that, you know? In reality, I don't have to Google that while I'm coding. I should just keep coding. So I want to reward myself when I say like, okay, 55 minutes, I didn't check my phone, I didn't check the news, emails, nothing. I just completely undistracted. Undistracted might be a word, yeah. Anyhow, and then it would be cool, like if right now the fire is green, you see this tank is going down. When it reaches this blue thing, then the fire is going to be blue, and then of course it's going to be purple, and yeah, all of that. And of course, if you want to work with me on this thing, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving people access to actually make pull requests, and then you can add features directly. And otherwise, feel free to get the code, make a build. I think I'm just gonna upload like one finished build on the GitHub, like the current version, so you can just get that. You don't have to download the whole thing and build it yourself, but yeah. Anyhow, hope you enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions, and I really hope there's just one person that's gonna use this and say, yeah, that thing makes me work harder. It's fun to do that, and yeah. So, thanks for watching and goodbye.